High five. Conor McGregor's jiu-jitsu coach Dillon Danis doesn't fight enough to make it into the MMA news for good reasons. The BJJ black belt is 2-0 in Bellator and hasn't stepped into the cage since June of 2019. A long-hyped boxing match with Jake Paul never materialized because Danis' knee is an absolute mess. So all we get from the once hot prospect is Twitter trash talk and the occasional story where he gets punked at nightclubs. The most recent incident of that nature came just last week when Danis was arrested at a New Jersey bar, with footage coming out showing a bouncer catching the IBJJF world champion in a rear naked choke. Details were scarce. Or at least they were until UFC fighter and longtime Danis hater Al Iaquinta dug up the bouncer that tapped Danis and interviewed him for his podcast, Call Me Al. According to the bouncer, who is simply referred to as Chance, the bar had caught a couple of kids trying to get in with fake IDs, so they'd been asked to card everyone coming in. Danis showed up without ID, which kicked off the altercation that led to him being choked out. I'm like, sorry, bro, you're not getting in. I need an ID. Chance said, via MMA Junkie. And then he says, oh, you don't know who I am. And I was like, sorry, dude, I don't know who you are. I need an ID. So then he Googles himself and shows me the Google page, and I'm like, that's not an ID, bro. I need a driver's license, passport, something so I know how old you are. After that he started getting a little agitated or whatever that I didn't know who he was and stuff. With Danis getting angry at a fellow doorman, Chance circled around behind the grappling expert. That's when Dillon tried to throw a punch, he said. It wasn't a great punch. He tried throwing a punch, missed it, and that's when I grabbed him by his neck, pulled him down. Usually whenever I do that, I'm legitimately choking you out for a second or two until you realize the situation you're in. In the video, you see him tap and everything, and I was like, you alright, man? You good? And he gives me like a little thumbs up, so I just bear hugged him a little bit until the cops got everybody else under control and could give me a hand. Needless to say, Chance the bouncer is now a popular man amongst Danis' anti-fans. Danaher Death Squad member and three-time ADCC world champion Gordon Ryan sent Chance ADCC tickets, and he has also accepted 1 year of free training at Tom Deblas Academy. As for Danis, he's facing a disorderly conduct charge that could result in up to 6 months of jail time. Punch the like button and kick the subscription bell.